right, guys, this is Captain Aaron Medlin.
Good morning.
Good morning there, and tell us your business.
Salty Southern Adventures here out of Holden Beach. This is my 6th season here running these waters and taking people out and making memories. It's kind of more of a passion than it is a job to me. Today we're going to try to get out here and maybe go do some live bait fishing and see if we can find my favorite fish to catch, which is a king mackerel. But with Mr. Bond offering to shoot a little video for us today and come out here and kind of, you guys get the experience on the YouTube maybe what I get to do every day, and hopefully one day maybe get to see your faces for real on the boat. So yeah, come on down to Holden Beach and check us out. It's a great community, and really have a good time on the water, and you know, go out here and enjoy what the gifts that the God put on earth for us. So. Today we're here doing a little bit of live bait fishing. One of our kind of go-to rigs here is some 40-pound single strand that I'm using on this one. Some number 4 VMC hooks. We use a 70-pound, what is it, the FWV or F Fishing Wire Company. The 70-pound swivels, the little haywire twist, you know. It's just a typical King Mackerel live bait rig. Nothing special to it, pretty easy to tie. We use some 7-strand as well. Some of the rigs are 7-strand, so a little bit difference in making them up. We're using the one of my favorite reels, the old Speedmaster, which is basically the OG high-speed reel that these guys tournament fish with. A 12 to 30-pound class live bait rod. I've got it about 400 yards of 20-pound test, top shotted with about 30 yards of 30-pound smoked green string line. So it's pretty basic, simple setup. Just want a lot of line, something these fish can run, because they make hard runs right off the bat. Sometimes they'll get 200 to 300 yards. You just want to have enough to keep them on the end of it. So I'll get a pokey out here and show you guys kind of how we hook it up. Right. This is what we're using. Basically, our bait of choice is a pokey. I don't know, they're 7, 8 inches long. Kind of hooking through the nose there. Bring them around the back. Take the back hook, and I prefer to pin mine up at the top, kind of like this right here.
Yeah, let's get him in that sunlight so we can see him. There we go. Awesome.
You can see him right there, how I got him pinned up through the nose. And take him and drop him back there. We usually run about 3 to 4 lines. I usually run 3 up top. I run 3 up top and 1 down. Pitch him out there. So when you're doing this, you kind of want to stagger your line so you can make your turns. You want to make your turns to the, you know, whichever way you like with the wind, ever how it's pushing you. So I run this one back about 40 pulls. That'll be my long line. That's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 100 feet.
Now, would you say this is typical of a tournament?
It is, yeah. I mean, this is pretty typical of what the tournament fishing, I guess, process is. There's a lot of guys they got different ways they like to do it. I mean, this is just how I do on a normal basis, and it produces, so I don't really change a lot for a tournament. I might change a rig or something here and there to kind of make a difference. So I'll show you a few things. I'll show you a few things as we go through the day today. But that one there is my long line. I'm gonna set the drag at about 3 to 4 pounds. I like a tight drag on the strike. That way I can make sure I get a good hook set. We take this one and we'll stick it up high right here. And it'll stay up there out of the way until something decides to eat it. Let me get these out of the way here. Here. I got one out, so this one here. All right. my next bait, which this is kind of one of our things we use on another single puggy rig. Who knows if it makes a difference? Sometimes it might. We use a little green bead on here, just a little something different to give them to look at. It'll help maybe catch the eye of the fish or whatever. But this rig here, as you can see, I got a number 2 BMC live bait single hook attached to a number 4 BMC treble. So there's a few different ways you can do this and make it, just make it yours, you know. It's just preference sometimes.
Hey everybody, you gotta understand, now you can't see it on the camera, but look right here, I mean, these seas are kicking up. I think we just went through a 5-footer, what, about just a few minutes ago.
Here we are again with our single puggy rig. We're gonna go this one here, we're gonna put it medium, so I'm gonna put it out there about 30 pulls, get it staggered out. You got the downrigger ready, Charles?
I'm gonna get our little
okay.
sister.
All right. Drag set on that one. We're gonna take this one and set it out here. It kind of helps keep the bait spread out a little bit. And that is gonna be, you gonna set that one down?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready, Charlie, and I'll come over there and video you, okay?
I'll wait till he gets that one out.
Okay, you want to wait? Okay, before,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay,
let him go ahead and get.
All right, here you go. Charlie, I'm gonna come over here and see here, sir. There you go. Magnetic, just turn out here. Yes, sir. Well, okay. Okay, Charlie, what you got there, brother?
We're gonna try a little hoagie oil. We got us a bottle, poke some holes in it and tie it up. What it does is once it goes down in the water, it'll put Manhattan oil up. Oil floats, so as we're going, it's floating and bringing all the oil up to the top, and it's kind of like a extra attractant. It gives it the bait. The fish can smell it a little further away. Fish can smell pretty good ways, so hopefully they'll come back in and get in our spread. We learn every day, and this is a new trick we learned. This is going to be the first time trying it on Aaron's boat. So I mean, you know, it's just something, another tool in the bag.
I guess. Now I noticed you've got a windsock here.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
Well, that's something. And you don't necessarily have to have a windsock. I like it to keep the boat because these live baits, you want them basically swimming natural as possible. You do try to keep them somewhere between 1.5 to 2 miles an hour. It seems to be pretty optimum with them. They helps them survive because you're full of too fast with that depth. Depth is 55, 56 feet. So you can't pull that live bait but so fast or you will kill it. And the windsocks seem to help control that a little bit. Right now we're doing perfect. We're kind of fishing into it. You know, as you fish into the wind, you may have to pick them up so the boat can keep a head movement, keep the baits behind the boat.
We set our downriggers. Usually you've got three tiers of water column, but one of them's going to be a thermocline, and you want to find that thermocline and put at least one downrigger in that thermocline area. And what that does, there'll be a small temperature break. A lot of times bait fish will hold right on the edge of that thermocline, and when they'll come up, the kings, they sky on bait, so they looking up and they're looking at thermocline. You want to be right above it or right below it, just depending on where they're striking that day. .3, 1.4.
Okay. I mean, that's perfect. So here we go with another one of the, I guess, local favorites is a Bluefish rig. So as you can see, I've got three hooks on it. It's going to be a bigger bait, so you know you kind of run this as 3 hook rig because of the size of the bait itself. You can see that's a 7-strand wire, which is snelled to the hook instead of the haywire twist. That's a 60-pound wire with a 78-pound swivel, and number 4, or actually these are number 2. I use a number 2 VMC on my Bluefish just to have the bigger hook for the bigger bait. And we're gonna put him in the prop wash, which is usually a pretty good bait to get hit. One thing I will really highlight on is when you're pinning these bluefish, they have one thing in life that they do, and that's to bite you. So I take my bluefish and I come right in behind his head. See there? You have to be super careful with these. They will put a hook in you. So I bend them against my body to kind of keep him from flopping around, because the hook that them flopping around, he will pop that hook in you. I like to put my middle hook in the top of his back, and the bottom, my back hook in the bottom of it. As you can see there, he's wanting to outswim the boat, but we're gonna take him and get him turned around and go backwards and let him go back there. We're gonna put him back there about 12 or 15 pulls. Kind of put him right under the boat. A lot of times, your best strike is big fish. A lot of times your big fish bite will happen right at the boat. So I had a gentleman tell me one time that your boat's the biggest fish attractor. So we'll put him right out the back here. And that is your typical live bait spread right there that we use for fishing every day, as well as fishing tournaments and stuff. And like I said, everybody's got personal preferences. This is just kind of the way I do things on my boat, and seems to produce to catch fish. So we'll see what happens.
Sure. So I'm Scotty Baldwin. I tournament fish with Aaron some, with Charles here some, and also on the Hootie Hoo with Will Medlin. I generally turn into the boat driver when I get on a boat. I'm the honorary captain, if you will. So what we're doing now is we're just making a wide sweep to get back on the numbers. When you're dragging live baits, you've got the bait swimming behind you. You're only going 1 to 1.5 usually. So you don't want to cut too hard because your baits will swim into each other. So just a long, wide sweep and circling over the numbers and trying to stay on the ledges here.
Now, how do you know which way to turn?
It's personal preference. So depending on, as long as you've got your lines out, you've got your long, your mid, and your short out, right, you can turn either way as long as you don't cut it too hard, and everything will just kind of go over.
I don't know if you can see it. You can kind of see how these lines are kind of working over the top of each other, and that is a big reason for the stagger in the distance, you know, so they can actually work back and forth. Sometimes these baits will swim side to side on the boat, and you have to move them back and forth. All right, this is what we use here. This is a drift sock. I basically use these just kind of slow the boat down a little bit. It helps keep the speed of the boat to what I kind of I say optimum. It just kind of helps maintain a little bit of slower speed for this live bait pool. You can see it grab the water right there, and it just basically slows the boat down. I know back in the day, from what I've understood, is some of the old schoolers used to put 5-gallon buckets behind them with holes drilled in them. So that's kind of what. Now we're all technologically advanced with the drift rod.
I still use a bucket. That's just because I don't want to buy drift socks.
Yeah, that's right. Well, these drift socks actually on Amazon, these drift socks aren't but about $25 a piece.
But I got 30 of those buckets in my building.
Well, that's fine. Hey, whatever floats your boat.
That's right.
I'm gonna eat. All right, I'm putting on one of my favorite dead bait rigs. It is a trying to see this line first. So we're using for cigar minnows. It's what I call a Hank Brown rig. It used to be actually a Hank Brown jig head, but these are made by Blue Water Candy. It's basically a jig head that we hook a cigar minnow to. I like a pink skirt on mine. It just kind of seems like it produces, so that's what I use. Personal preference, really. Michelle Drake makes these. She hand ties them, and I order those from her. That's a Blue Water Candy head. I do like those Blue Water Candy heads. We just refer to them as the Hank Brown rig because that's what they used to call that jig head. It was actually a bass fisherman that kind of came up with that head years and years ago. So it's been in operation for a long time, but what it does, it basically lays flat in the water. It makes your cigar minnow track straight. And you know, you don't get a lot of twist in your line because pulling dead baits, a lot of times that will twist. So, especially at these slower speeds. This here is some 40-pound 7-strand wire. Basically, all it is, it's haywire twisted. I mean, not haywire, but it's Schnell to the hooks. I got a number 4 BMC treble hook, and up to a 78-pound swivel. And so the knot that I use basically is the only knot that I feel like I need to know. It allows me to join line to line, braid to mono, mono to mono, braid to braid. It's called a uni knot. So basically all you do is thread it through your swivel here. You're gonna take this, I make a loop in my 3 fingers there. So you got your loop. See that? Take the uni and I do about 5 to 6 twists through the loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I start pulling it up. Wet it a little bit so it don't burn your line, because that mono will heat up and it can cause it to break. Pull your knot up tight. Before you completely cinch it down, I do suggest slide it down to your swivel. Then take your tag in, pull your knot up tight, slide it down. There you go, cinch it up. So, and with this, as I tell everybody, I do not cut my knots. I do not cut my tags to the knot, because as this fish, you get a fish on fighting, it can pull it a little bit tighter. So I leave a little bit of grace period between the knot and the tag end, just like that right there. And it seems to do well. So
Gotcha.
we're gonna try to put a cigar minnow out just to have it in the spread. So kind of show you what I do with the cigar minnows. These are a little bit more thawed than I prefer, but once you get them out, I usually like them about half frozen. You take him and come from the bottom of his mouth up through the top of his head. Kind of be careful, work that hook up through there nice and easy. I'll bring this back here, tag it in like that right there.
So you put it right there on his on the spine.
Yep, right on his spine. Just
Gotcha.
And it'll sit there and just. You really want to keep him from spinning. The more streamlined you keep everything, it just keeps the bait from twisting, which will twist your line up as it's trolling. So I'm gonna get out this side right here.
Yes, sir.
So I'll put him down in the water and just kind of look at him. See, he's not spinning. He's black backing just like he should. That jig head kind of holds him down there like that. As long as he's doing that, you should be good to go. So, and I'm gonna take him, basically, I'm gonna put him out there just like I have the live baits. And we're gonna let him go back there about 25 pulls. Set it like that right there. Kind of like your Instapot, set it and forget it. There you go. And there you got a dead bait in the fridge. So you see out here we got some, it looks like some either Spanish or some bonito busting. I'll keep a Big Nick, the 2-ounce Big Nick Spanish candies. I keep one of those tied up. A lot of times you see this bait out here busting, you can throw out there and, you know, somebody can catch a bonita or a Spanish just to, you know, kind of break the ice while you're trolling. So if we see them get up on top, we'll cast to them and see if we can't hook one up while we're out here playing today.
Got her now, okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been out here for about an hour or so on this spot and just haven't produced anything. So we're going to ease on out here to another ledged area we got to see if we might find somebody willing participants to bite. So take us about 15 or 20 minutes to move, and once we get back going, we'll get back to you and hopefully put a fish in the boat. So
Yeah.
So if your speed's showing fast on your GPS,
And what's fast?
well, you know, we're trying to stay between 1.5 and 2 miles an hour with these live baits. So right now we're showing about 2.4 to 2.6. So we're really not fast because the current, if you're going against it, that current's creating a false speed. I mean, it would be the same if you were trolling with the current and it's showing you a speed that you might feel slower or faster, or true overground speed like that. You know, when you turn one way with the current, you have to decrease the RPMs of the boat because of the simple fact that your current's speeding you up without the help of the propulsion. Like here, we're reading 2.5. We're really not running that fast if you really look at it, because the current coming by the boat is creating a more of a speed than what is actually should be showing.
So in other words, it's a different speed in what the transducer's doing versus the satellite.
Right. I mean, you
Gotcha.
got satellite speed and you got transducer speed.
Right. Yeah, I got
And
you.
then, so right now we're just looking at the current. We're actually trolling into it, and it's really making it show faster than what it actually is. So
That's good info. That's very good info. All right. Oh, fish on. There you go.
Downrigger did it, didn't it? Got it. Sir, see where he's at? Yep. He's going towards the front of the boat. I'm just gonna run straight until he's clear, and then we'll turn into a wood. I'm gonna go to the front of the boat, and then y'all can. You can go ahead. All right, back off. Thank you. Ready? He's coming hard to the boat. I'm in moving. Back up. Hard in. Back. Neutral. He's under. Look at that big fish swimming.
Yeah. He's behind you.
Hard to your starboard. You watching? All right, neutral. What was that? Single pogey?
Yes, sir. Single pogey at 30.
Neutral. He's got some weight.
He's running to the current.
I'm in neutral. he ain't happy. He's shaking that head. Got that head shake going.
What is it, fish?
That's good fish. Yeah. He feels good. I see him right there. Colors.
Oh, pop it off. Get back on it. Excuse me.
Hold it.
You had one on. That was a nice one. We go get another one. Yeah. Hey folks, that's king fishing right there. I mean, you can be a hero real quick.
Still on top of the bait.
Yeah. So that just happens. I mean, that's the reason why king tournaments and everything else, king fishing is so heartbreaking sometimes. You get them right there at the boat. And but anyway, we'll try it again. See if something else happens here. Okay.
Everything up?
No.
Damn ball busted all this.
He cut the ball off.
All right, Captain, going port.
Do what?
I'm going port. Don't watch that cigar swinging. What you got?
Oh! Hold up, hold up, hold up. Come that boat. There he is, right here. That's a perfect feeder right here. I ain't decided he wanted to feel the hood.
Neutral.
All right, coming up. No.
Straight up under. Back at motor.
I'm gonna try to pull it back out.
All right.
There he is. There you go. Pretty gas shot. Broke the ice. Finally. Woo!
Good job, fellas.
Absolutely.
Are you telling me we got a king mackerel on the boat?
That's what it looks like. Good job, buddy.
All right, put him on ice.
Yeah, we gotta get grab him grip flips with pliers on. He got that all over him, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
That's how they're supposed to eat it right there. What did he eat? Long line?
Yeah.
Long line pogie?
Yes, sir.
Pretty work. Pretty work. That's a PCFG
Look at
gap
that,
right
look
there.
at
Yep.
Now, you know, get
Pretty work.
All right, let's get him out. Let's kill him.
Yeah, they gotta be chewing for us to get a bite, don't they? Woo! Man, that's a confidence builder right there. Yeah, a little remora stuck to that king mackerel. Hey.
It's hitching a ride.
All right, we got a fish in the boat. Good job, guys. Mr. Vaughn.
Oh,
You guys did all the work. I just held a
We
camera.
just playing. So here it goes back.
It's all good, man.
Yeah, right.
Way to go, man.
We can catch one, guys.
Yep, there he goes. He just cut it off.
Oh, that's the last one.
Neutral.
He's burnt.
One in.
Neutral.
Neutral. We're all back here too, Donkey, on your own.
All right.
Yeah. On here. Yeah.
All right, we in neutral.
There you guys.
I'm stretched out. Are you close?
No,
Hang tight.
straight down.
All right, I'm stretched out right here.
Let's go. Oh, you will? Okay, got that along then. Whoop, here we go. Hey, sure it's not y'all's first rodeo.
We got to wait. I let him run it out.
I got you. Cool deal.
Hey, I'm next to the boat, boys.
Hang on.
I got him on top.
Oh, yeah.
Don't forget to take the thing off. Had him on top. Wait. You're in neutral too.
Yeah.
All right.
Aaron, you good back there?
Thank you, sir. He's still on?
Yeah.
All right.
You got a jar.
I'm calling him. I'm behind him.
I'm turning as hard as I can. They might be together.
No, he's long. I had him on top.
I got the silver in my pocket.
Yeah, I had him on top of it. There he is. Yeah. He got a little silver flash to him.
Pretty fish, good fish. That's a solid one right there. You want one to eat?
Yeah. He gonna come out hard.
Right, he going the other way.
Watch your gap. Yeah. Might turn. Thanks, sir.
Neutral.
Yeah, stay neutral. Come for me. Come for me. Right there. Stay right there.
That's a big fish.
Let him make an extra run. He'll tire out. Neutral. You get a shot at him this time?
I can't get too far out. That's a 25 right there.
All right. Let's see if we can get it right now.
He went there, he shot down on him.
Other side.
There it is, boy. That's a good one. That's a good fish.
Yes, sir.
That's a good fish. Yes, sir.
Good job, boys.
That's a good.
Just like Captain Aaron, I am a huge advocate for fish dip. As far as the king mackerel, any fish that's very oily, if you smoke it, it dries that oil out. We do our fish dip a little different. I'm more of a, I want mine fishy, I want mine just mayonnaise, a little Old Bay. Occasionally I put some pickles in there, just depending on what my flavor is that day. But you know, I'm all for swapping recipes. I love a good smoked fish dip, and it's really hard to beat.
Awesome.
Freeze it, you know, you can smoke it, shred it, freeze it, take it out 2, 3, 4, 5 months later. Do it for the holidays. Great stuff.
That's good info.
Just like to thank Mr. Vaughn today for coming along and shooting some content with us, Salty Southern Adventures. We caught a few king mackerel, had a little bit of luck. We worked hard for it. We had a good day on the water. It was kind of rough when we started out, but it cleaned up, and we were blessed with a fine day out, enjoying some good fellowship, a good time on the Salty Southern Contender. If you guys are looking to go take a trip, come on down to Holden Beach. If you're in the area, look me up. You can find me on Fish Booker as well as on Google. You can Google Salty Southern Adventures, Captain Aaron Medlin. My home number, or my phone number is 704-244-7133. We'd love to have you. Have a good time. We'll go out and hopefully get blessed with a good catch. So thank you, Vaughn. I appreciate your time and your efforts, and hopefully we can continue to do this and make some more content for you guys to enjoy.
Absolutely. Hey everybody, I want you to meet Callie, okay? I've never been a cat person in my life. But God showed this little bugger right here. Isn't she the precious thing? And we have a lot of soldiers that come here and they stay here, a lot of veterans. And this little cat right here seems to help calm everybody down. And so she's a blessing in this household. There's a lot of people. I tell you what, anybody come here trying to misbehave on Miss Callie here, there's a bit of, oh man, that'd be a mess. I promise you folks, that'd be a mess. Wow, it's a lot of soldiers out there in this world, man. They think the world of this little kitten. But anyway, let's get back here to the video that you're watching. We went out and that day, and it was cold. This was last week, and the seas were kind of rough. Okay, any other kind of boat, they were on the Contender. Now you've got boats out there that are designed for this type of water, but it was a typical king mackerel weekend. Okay, let's put it that way. It was supposed to be nice, smooth, easy going. It was far from it when we started out that morning. Like I said, it was cold. I think it was around 49 degrees when we started, something like that. And anyway, needless to say, we wanted to go out here and shoot a video here, show how a tournament team goes out here and catches fish, king mackerels on their tournaments. Well, they didn't show us all of their little tricks. I promise you that. No tournament team's ever going to do that. You got to get out there and learn that on your own. But anyway, but they have they gave us the basics. So if you're going out here doing king mackerel tournaments or anything of that nature, this is pretty much, this is the start. This is basic, okay? So, but no, these guys definitely know what they're doing. And Captain Aaron Medlin, he actually charters. So if you want to go out on and spend a day with Captain Aaron Medlin, you need to do that. Okay, I'll have his information in the video, the links and everything with the phone number on the end of it. So anyway, but we're waiting and to see what happens from here on out, and maybe go out here and do some bottom fishing for you guys, and or whoever, and we may be on another captain's boat, who knows, and go from there. But it was very educational. It was very very nice to go out here with these gentlemen and to see how other people do things, you know. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you stick around for the next one. All right, God bless you. We love you, and do yourself a favor and go help somebody. Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll see you later. If you